Hey everyone, Sales Director Brittany Mitchell with today's $1 Million Message, filling in for National Sales Director Kristen Sharp. I'm as excited as possible about this weekend's Giftology event, and gosh, I hope you are too. Some of you have heard about it, some of you need last-minute reminders about it, and some might be thinking, what the heck is Giftology? So let me tell you the who, what, when, and why you want to be there. What it is. Giftology is a virtual broadcast that airs live on YouTube this Sunday, November 2nd, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. How do you register? Glad you asked. Consultants and directors go to giftology.pink. That's www.giftology, giftology.pink, P-I-N-K. You step through, you register, you pay $15, and that money goes into a pot to pay for prizes for people watching. And guess what? Salesforce members have one pool of prizes they can earn, and guests have another. So think of it this way. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're watching QVC. You know how you see someone talking about a product? Well, this is way more fun than that because on QVC, there's nothing to win. You just spend. This program will offer people a chance to shop for the holidays for themselves and others. We're going to show great Mary Kay gift ideas, new products, our latest and greatest, and our best sellers, but they will be shared by different hostesses. Each of those women has a compelling Mary Kay story to tell about her life and how it's been impacted by the Mary Kay opportunity. You see, our goal is to help you get sales, bookings, and team members. Let me paint you a picture of some of the stories you'll hear that night because it will remind you of people to invite. Now, I'm inviting my entire PCP list, and if you don't know, you can go to Business Tools, Preferred Customer Program, and then Reports, and then click on Enrolled Preferred Customers and use the drop-down menu to access your most recent enrollment list. And that's how you can see who you've enrolled. That's who I'd invite. That's who I am inviting. My unit and I are so excited about this event. Some of the stories you'll hear about will make you think about why you're in this business and why you're so grateful. It will resell you on the opportunity. But what we really want to do is sell all the guests on the value of our product, the value of the consultant that comes with it, that's you, and the value of our business opportunity. One of our speakers will talk about how she went to college and started a Mary Kay business just for fun and to make a little money, and as she likes to say, to get it out of her system. Guess what? Mary Kay has been her only career since she was 18 years old, and now her daughter is following in her footsteps. So that's a multi-generational story. We're also going to be telling a story about a woman who was very successful in her career and was constantly getting promoted and told she was doing a great job, and the outside world was praising her for what she did. But behind the scenes, she was not making enough money to make ends meet. She couldn't even afford daycare. So she started Mary Kay just for that reason. And then, fast forward, now she's been able to retire from her other job and Mary Kay has become her career. We'll share that story. We'll share a story of a woman who had a high-powered career on Capitol Hill and really wanted a family. She now has a son in elementary school, a son in middle school, and a son in high school. Who do you know that has kids in all different ages and stages of life who might be very moved to hear that story and how that mom has been able to give up a stressful, competitive career that she really didn't enjoy to work a Mary Kay business? These are just a few of the examples. We're making sure to hit all the personality types and all the life spaces. And so I want you to invite everyone on your PCP list, but I want you to be thinking, who has been telling me they're affected by the government shutdown and could use some extra money right now? This would be the perfect time for them to come into Mary Kay, earn some extra money for the holidays, and build a business that could be on the back burner to serve them in difficult financial times. I want you to be thinking about who is working a second job to pay for Christmas. Teachers, don't we often see them working down at the Pottery Barn or the mall or waiting tables around the holidays for some extra money, or maybe even all year? Maybe they're people you could invite. Or who do you know that maybe has recently retired or cut back from full-time to part-time, but is now missing that extra money that came along with that? Maybe you should invite them. You guys, these stories are going to touch people in different ways, but I do want to emphasize that our goal is to get you sales and bookings. And so people will see these gift sets, and while many will shop and buy in multiples, a lot of people will be buying for themselves for the first time or just to restock. Also, we're going to be talking about the value of having a consultant. You know, I think people miss sometimes how great we are and our service is. I frequently, probably like you, have customers call and ask me questions about how to use their product, or they're going to a class reunion or a special Christmas party and how can they doll up their look for a special occasion. They trust us. They look to us for advice. We're bringing value to their lives. If we weren't, they could just go buy the product at the mall, but they buy it from us because we're small business owners and we're in a culture in America where people want to shop small. They want to support small business, but they also want the value of a customer and the value of customer service. I want to say that again. They want the value of being a customer and great customer service. Hasn't the bar fallen so low on customer service? It's so sad to me that even when we get, so-so service these days in a restaurant or a store, at least we say to ourselves, they were nice. Remember when customer service meant people would come to the dressing room and say, do you need another size? Can I get you a different color in that? Let me find you a pair of pants that would be great with that sweater. Yeah, if you're laughing right now because I am, that doesn't happen anymore. But in Mary Kay, we offer for people to come to our homes or to go to theirs or to meet with them on FaceTime or Zoom and walk them through what products would be great for them and how to use them. I just did a makeover with a client the other day and she said, I'm afraid I won't remember these instructions. And I said, no worries, I have them typed up. I'll send them to you for how to apply color to a hooded eye shape to make it look less hooded. Nobody else out there is doing this, you guys. And we will be reselling your customers on the value of the product and what we bring to the table, as well as our opportunity. Okay, so the mechanics of the show. National Sales Director Kristen Sharp will welcome everyone and explain how it works. Each speaker will share a secret letter, and all the letters combined from each speaker will spell out a secret code word. That's how we know your guests are watching live. At the end of the first 30 minutes, we'll invite them to text you the code word, and you will know that your guests were watching live. Then they'll have the opportunity to buy, book, or join your team. When they buy from you that night, they're going to get extra entries in our prize drawing. Now, let me be clear. They don't have to buy or book or join. They get a prize entry just for texting you the code word, so we know that they're actually on and watching live. Then they can earn extra entries for buying, extra entries for booking, and extra entries for joining your team. We will clearly explain all that online, graphically, verbally. It will be so, so simple. So here's the part you need to know. The first 30 minutes is speakers, instructions, the secret letters that spell out the code word, and of course, all the fabulous product. Then 30 minutes into the show, we'll take a 10-minute intermission. Okay, this is important. Listen, there will be a QR code and a link on the screen. You can shoot that QR code with your phone or just go to that link in your web browser on any device. And the only thing you have to do is enter the name of your guest, your name, and how many entries she earned. That's it. And she'll be instantly entered to win. Now, I know what you're thinking. How on earth am I going to take all those orders and get all those bookings and sign all those people in 10 minutes? You're not. We're working on the honor system. If your guest texts you an order, you can get her method of payment after the show is over. If she says, I want to book with you, you can say, great, I'll reach out after the show and we'll nail down a date and time. And if she says, I want to join your team, well, girl, I hope you have that link ready to send to her so she can join immediately. The key is all you have to know is her name, your own name, that's the easy part, and how many entries that she received. She gets 1 for texting you the code word. If she makes a purchase, she gets 3 extra entries. If she books that night, she gets 5 extra entries. And if she joins your team, she gets 10 extra entries. 1 for watching and texting the code word, 3 more if she makes a purchase, 5 more if she books, and 10 if she joins your team. So all you have to do is go to that little Google form, enter her name, your name, and the entries. And then it'll say submit another entry, and you click that, and you keep doing it till all your guest entries are in. It could not be any easier, you guys. Then National Sales Director Brittany Jenks and super fabulous top trip director Lindsay Creamer will come on air and announce all the winners live. Now, if you're a consultant, you might be thinking, wait, how do I win? Good question. Just for registering, consultants and directors are automatically entered to win. There's nothing else you need to do. That's it. You register, you're entered. Now, registration is still open. It's open until midnight on Halloween, October 31st. Midnight, Friday 31st is the cutoff. After that, consultants and directors can no longer register to attend, and that's the cutoff to be entered if you're a member of the sales force to earn prizes. And I'll tell you about the prizes in just a minute. The guests don't have to do anything but show up. They don't have to register. They don't have to pay. It's free for guests. And once you're registered for $15 as a member of the sales force, you can invite as many guests as you want. And don't forget to turn it into a hostess opportunity. Gosh, I'm telling all of my guests to invite friends. And be sure and let me know who those friends are. So that way when they text me their code word, I'm not like, who is Joanne Klein? I'll know exactly who that is. She was invited by my guest, Susie Smith. And so you can treat this with a hostess program just like you would a virtual or in-person skincare class or color party. Okay, am I getting you excited about this? I hope I am. If you're a little overwhelmed and thinking, I'm never going to remember all this, trust me, you could stop listening to me right now. Turn out for the broadcast at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific on Sunday night, and Kristen will clearly explain all this. It's watch and win. It's plug and play, you guys. You're inviting guests to watch, see our latest and greatest products and gifts for the holidays, and win incredible prizes. UGG slippers, KitchenAid mixers, gift cards to Nordstrom, Lululemon, Williams-Sonoma, Amazon. We're going to be giving away solo stoves. We're going to be giving away all kinds of things that maybe you wouldn't spend money on for yourself, but you'd love to win and have as a present to give someone else this holiday season, or maybe keep for yourself, right? Separate pool of prizes for the sales force, separate pool of prizes for the guests. So let's recap. Register right now at giftology.pink and pay your $15. That money goes toward prizes. Show up on Sunday night. You'll get the link via email on Saturday and again on Sunday. As soon as you register, you'll get an email with scripts that you can use to copy paste. Couldn't be easier, plug and play. Just copy paste them and invite everybody you know. We've written them for you. All you have to do is text them out. And then, hey, just make sure your guests get that link. Now, if you're a consultant, check with your director, because I and a lot of directors are doing the work for you. I'm just telling all my unit members, send me your guest list. Tell me who's going to be watching, and I'll do all the text reminders and send the link for you. And then you just sit back and collect orders and bookings and team members. It's going to be so much fun. So are you in? Giftology.pink. Get registered no later than Friday at midnight. Invite all the guests you want, and don't forget to tell them to invite people too. Turn it into a hostess opportunity. Pay attention to the instructions on screen. They're very simple and easy to follow. And then 30 minutes into the show, when we hit intermission, enter your guests to win. Their name, your name, and how many entries they scored. You can do that via the link that'll be on the screen or the QR code. And then get ready for your phone to blow up, because this is what happens. Your guests will be texting, I'll take 2 of this and 3 of that. Oh, this would be perfect for my mom. Let me get this for her and this for me. You guys, it's going to be absolutely so much fun and so amazing. We'll be featuring things like our oil-free eye makeup remover, our micellar water, our new multi-benefit concealer, and new under-eye corrector. We'll be featuring our men's skincare set, our repair skincare set, and we'll have a couple of doorbuster deals too. We even have a holiday glam color look that everyone will love for the season. And we'll have a booking bonus and a bonus for when people buy 4 sets or more. They'll be able to get a free roll-up bag when they do that. And just for booking with you, they'll get a free charcoal mask at their appointment. Again, don't get overwhelmed by all the details. It'll all be live on the show and all be in the emails that you receive on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Check your inbox Saturday and Sunday this weekend for an email with all the details. We can't wait to have you with us. Last time we did this event, we had close to 20,000 people watching live. I know. And we will have dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of consultant and guest winners. I hope you're as excited as I am, and you can tell why the whole world is buzzing about giftology. We're a trending topic right now, you guys. So get registered, giftology.pink. We'll see you there from the comfort of your couch.